Fields it just outside the goal line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's an out route, the catch made, and they'll get him down that time.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. So Nebraska has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he drives the punt deep. We'll see what he can do with the return. Makes the defender miss. And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Off the play fake on first down. Caught by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Trucks through the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Receiver in motion now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Here's the second down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Colandrea. The pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. And the completion made. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Vega. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Vega. Here comes the rush. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. There's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's a keeper. Can he make it? Oh, look at the quick cut. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Sees an opening. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Offensive line getting set is first down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football. And because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. To throw, it's Colandrea. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
The Huskers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Vega. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here comes the pressure. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Encroachment defense. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Important second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick grab. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to throw. It's Vega. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
The tight end has got it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Got an opening here. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass, it's Vega. Makes a quick catch. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
This is really good situational awareness from this offense. They understand that they need to get the ball out of bounds. Remember now, the clock is going to stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you got to work those areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.
Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got to handle that ball so you can throw it accurately.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
This is one of my favorite things that this defense is able to do. They put so much pressure on the opposing quarterback, but it's not just with the front seven. It's their ability to blitz and pressure with secondary players. They bring the corner, they bring the safety, and here these defensive backs getting after the quarterback. They're coming from all angles.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And the Huskers will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back to pass. It's Vega. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.